one of the things that's the artists that are out there, you gave an amazing testimonial on what you've actually accomplished and the challenges that you overcame. There are artists right now that are watching this or are going to watch this that might have that fear of not wanting to ask for help. What can they do? And we're not even talking about necessarily just addicted personalities or people. We're talking also just people in general that want to do something and are afraid to take that step because of judgment or whatever they think can happen. Any words for them?
Baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Yeah. That's right.
And when you're scared to even take a bite, I say take a little nibble. Right. So, for instance, if asking for help is really scary, you could call anonymously, use a fake name, which is what I was going to do. I didn't want to call, hi, I'm Dedee Pfeiffer. I think I'm an alcoholic. I never said those words in 1,000 years. Even though I was in recovery, it took me a long time to say I'm an alcoholic. It's hard to say those words. But call anonymously and just say, hey, I don't know what to do. They will walk you through it. If it's mental health, same thing. They'll walk you through it. There are hotlines. You can actually Google that. Now, when it comes to, say, wanting to, say, be a musician or an actor or a painter or something, and you don't know how to start that, again, baby steps. Like, don't go to, like, a big musician university and go into a big class. I would start small. Like, for instance, an actor. Find a little, like an acting class in a community college. Or go audition for funsies in a community play. Offer to go on someone's podcast.
Yeah, right.
Just like little baby steps towards it.
I did something like that when I got into acting, because I'm short. My wife is 5'10" and I'm not. So, so what I did was I couldn't go into a class. I was way too afraid to confront anyone in a class. So I found an acting coach, just one-on-one. It was me and her for about a year before I set foot in an audition, where I felt like I was comfortable enough. And that for me was just gold.
I think one-on-one is amazing. It's certainly more intimate to do that. Not everyone can afford that. So maybe what you would do is you could go and Google like famous beginner plays. And you could or on your computer and ask your best friend who you trust to read it with you back and forth. Just read it back. I'm going to be
great idea. Yeah.
Or you're going to be Romeo. I'm going to be Juliet or whatever. And we're just going to read it.
That's a great idea.
As you start to read it, you'll start to feel your voice. And because when you first hear yourself, you're just like, oh my God, I sound so. I hate listening to my voice. This day, I rarely look at my work. I look at it real quick just to make sure I'm not making a big ass of myself. And when it comes to my voice, I never listen to my voice. Like after this, I will not watch this. I will blast it on my Instagram. I'm not going to watch it. I don't actually watch myself. I do this for other people, not for myself. I'm not. I'm the last thing I want to hear or see. But I enjoy other people, right? So, and that's okay. Like, but I don't like to look at myself. A lot of actors don't like to look at themselves. A lot of musicians don't like to look at themselves performing, whatever. That's okay. As a matter of fact, I think there's something healthy about that. Because you're really doing it for the right reasons. Again, your purpose. I'm doing it for you, not for me. But you do might want to check in to make sure you're doing something. I'll check this interview out, but I'm not going to. Because it's that over. There's nothing I can do. I can't go in and fix it, right? And if I'm doing something wrong, I'll stop getting interviews or I'll get fired from my job. Something will happen, right? Then I'll shift and change. But like little babies, there's just ways you can do it in the privacy of your own home. But it's always good to do it with the best friend and just like, let's read it. And now I'll be Romeo. Now you be Juliet. And just maybe get your feet wet a little bit. Yeah. And just start to play with it. Or music, My son, there's an app where he was playing the piano on an app or something like that. You can you don't have money to buy an instrument, get like that and try doing that at the piano. They light up, shows you where to put your fingers and stuff. That's just a way to try it. Or, you can rent music and equipment now relatively cheap. I think it's like $15 a month or something.
Yeah. Could also, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, documentaries on behind the scenes of big films that you can watch and kind of get an idea of what that sense is. And I know it's different
Remember
because
this. How did
yeah.
Justin Bieber start? Did he start at the Whiskey A Go Go?
No, just on YouTube with a little guitar.
Wasn't he like YouTube or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, with his voice cracking and everything.
In
And
there by himself in his bedroom, doing his little thing. You know, but he built up the courage eventually to do that, right?
Yeah.
Little baby steps. And then now it's huge. And same thing, I think, with a lot of things. There's just like ways to do them, just kind of lean into them. And yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
and remember Platoon. Oh, I'm gonna date myself. Golden Girls, you know that show?
Oh
Golden
yeah,
Girls?
I used to love that show.
Yeah, we love that show.
Platoon, the movie Platoon. Back in the
Yes,
day.
yes.
Yeah.
10 years it took Platoon to get made because nobody wanted to make it.
Right.
Turned
Yeah.
to be an Oscar award-winning movie.
Right.
Golden Girls, nobody wanted to make it.
Right.
Oh my
Nobody
gosh.
cares about if there's anything funny about 5 aging women. No one's going to want to watch it. 10 years they would not stop pitching that thing. These are stories that I think inspire people to hang in there. Because remember, a lot of people were told no more often than yes.
Oh yeah.
You just, if it's something, like I said, if it's your passion, just hang in there and keep fine-tuning it and keep trying. And one day it'll come. And maybe it's singing at your church or singing at a wedding, someone's wedding, which will be in their memory forever. Maybe it's not Whiskey A Go Go, but it's in some other way just a beautiful thing. You're doing your craft.
Right.
Yeah.
And when it's a true passion, really nothing can really stop it if it's done for the right reasons and sincerely. Doesn't matter the no's. You just keep moving because that passion is that's your lifeline.
And people in the artistry are almost always told no before yes.
Oh yeah.
Less than 1%.
Definitely.
Less than 1%. That means 99.9% of actors are all out of work and told no.
Right.
And if they all took it personally, no one would do it. And same thing with gigs. One band's going to book that Saturday night.
You're right.
One band. All the rest can be told no. It does not mean you're not good. It means they only have a spot for one band or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So just keep plugging.
Yeah, my acting teacher used to say that your statistic is how many no's you got.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That was it.
And
Get a lot.
Turn it around. Don't go in wanting to get hired.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, they can pick that up before you even park your car.
That's right.
Go in because you're excited to show them what you can do.
Right.
Turn that around, right? This is not about you. I just want to show you what I want to do with this role. I want to show you what I think this would be really fun. Yeah. Well, I want to show you what I'm doing, this guitar riff or whatever, right? Go in and turn it around into, I want to show you what I can do, not hire me, please. Right.
So true.
Yeah, that never works.
That's different energy you carry into the room.
You're absolutely.
Completely. Right? And then when you're done with the audition, leave.
Yeah.
And only be upset, not because you didn't get it, but only be upset because maybe you didn't do your 100%. You didn't do everything you could do.
Right.
And that doesn't mean even get upset. Just be like, okay, now what was it? Is it that I ate a whole burger before I went in there and I got indigestion? Not a good idea. That's probably what. Or whatever. What can you do differently the next time to be 150%?
Correct.
Because the rest is up to politics and the universe, and God knows why people get what they get.
Right.
Honestly, because a lot of talented people are walking around unemployed. I'm sorry, they are.
Very
I mean, unemployed means not doing
that.
They like,
Right. Right.